Why do people delude themselves? Why people tend to always think one way and not the other. And some people just don't see it. Some people just want to stay in their natural habitat and go by their laws. And some people go out in the world and become successful individuals. And that is just how some people are. But there's a whole bunch of guidelines that a lot of people are missing out on. Alright, how to be more spiritual so you can gain more perspective in life. You have to ground yourself. Ground yourself and bring harmony to everything that you see. And once you do that, once you bring harmony to everything you see, then you can actually ground yourself. So you can understand yin and yang. So you can understand reality. And most people tend not to do this. Some people don't shadow work, and some people don't really go that far out there. Most people just kind of stay stagnant, go to new age shops without seeing anything new or anything to gain perspective, and they just kind of stay on the same boat for their whole lives without gaining some new perspective. But how to gain spiritual attainment? There are many different books, there are many different ways of doing so, but the best way is natural. Let yourself be known, and let the knowledge come forth. That is how you do it. Because you don't have to learn anything from books. Sometimes Spirit says what Spirit says. And that kind of knowledge makes you special, makes you out of the ordinary, and makes you something far more than most people. Because most of these people, sometimes they don't want to wake up. Sometimes they want to stay asleep. Sometimes, sometimes they just want to be day-to-day life. But here's the thing, is you always got to match your spirituality with physical necessity. Because that way you won't seem like a garbage-ass person that relies on someone else to pay for their rent. They live in their mother's den. That type of stuff. Because in the end, it's all about gaining power. And if it's not about gaining power, it's about becoming more successful. It's not always about knowledge, because when you specifically go after knowledge, there is a way you can confuse yourself as well. If you just delve deep and become a bookworm, if you get into these spiritual practices without knowing what it's like in real life, how those real structures work, and how all those things work in real life, you tend to absolutely not destroy yourself, but kind of delude yourself. But once you delude yourself, then you kind of focus more and more and more on thought form spirituality as a thought form instead of in reality. So I just wanted to make this video real quick, help some people out, and I will definitely say have a blessed night, because it's night out here. The moon is guardian and it's night. Have a pleasant night.